Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So we got a little mess, a little situation going on. We got a whole lot to talk about. But first of all, I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all spending time with y'all family. I hope you got full stuff, relaxed and everything under the sun and enjoyed your Thanksgiving. I did myself. But anyways though, let's get into this Ava Harris, that situation. Now Stephen involved in it. That situation right there. Clyde, it's time to give up the Breaking Bad business. You're not Breaking Bad. They're not gonna make a movie of you or a series of you. You too old to be interested or taking this serious about the drug business. It didn't happen in the past. It's not gonna happen now. Continue to do what you do to get your money, whether it's blackmailing people, harassing people, threatening to do your thing over there. The drug thing, like I said before, it's never gonna work out with you when it comes to Salem. It never works out with you. It never works out for you, but you gonna make it work. You insist on making this drug thing in Salem work. Like I said, a few weeks and it's almost over. Now that you got Stephen involved in this, oh, it's definitely over now. I don't know why you think you need all these people to run your drug business while you in jail. Stephen, Clyde, give it up. Now you got Ava, now Stephen, trying to take the evidence out of the evidence room to clear your flunky that's running around here slanging drugs. They are now noticing that a lot of drugs has hit Salem, and now they're trying to fix it. How hard is it to fool to get away with it for this long, then throw the books at you? Clyde, they gonna know it's you, buddy. And with Stephen not helping Ava out, and he trying to protect Gabby, it's gonna come out. Clyde, just give up your wish for thinking you gonna be the next Breaking Bad TV series soap opera. It's not gonna work. It never worked. It might last a couple of weeks, get you a little few dollars here and there. Clyde, you just need to stop the whole Salem and thinking you gonna turn that into a drug operation in Salem. Just give it up, Clyde. I'm tired of seeing you trying. I'm tired of seeing you wasting your time. You always get the wrong people, not the right people. You think you can blackmail them into doing it and threatening their families. Just like Ava got rid of Gil. You don't think she would do the same thing that Kate did to you? You thought Kate wasn't going to shoot you and she ended up shooting you and showing you that she wasn't playing with you? Are we forgetting about the incident in the park where Kate had that gun on you? And you said, oh no, you'll never shoot me, Kate. You love me too much. Kate showed you how much love she gave you. And you already know Ava is crazy as hell and don't mind shooting or, getting back at somebody. Yeah, you got the two right nuts on your behind. So, Clyde, while you thinking you gonna work in this blackmail thing gonna last forever, you just signed your exit papers right then and there when you put Stephen on the case, calling yourself trying to blackmail him and keeping Gabby safe. You talking about keeping her safe and protecting her, but you want the Damaras to run the drug business, the same Damaras that EJ turned you down. Now you running the Stephen because you can call yourself protect Gabby in prison. Now you want to protect her. All he got to do is just slang drugs for you and import, export drugs for you from one location. Clyde, give it up. Like I said, give it up. I don't know how many times must this blow up in your face, Salem and drugs, and you don't mix with it. That's just like trying to mix oil and water and trying to make it work. I don't know how many times must this blow up in your face where you realize this drug thing not gonna happen. And Ava, get yourself out of this situation before it get 10 times more worse for you. You done stole that man keys. That man looking for his keys. How long you think you can sit there and lie and get your way out of it? Oh, I don't know. I didn't see your keys. Oh, okay. Well, I'll keep an eye out for them if I happen to find them. Ava, it's only a matter of time. Don't get yourself in too much you can't get in. You already got EJ on your behind for shooting that man, even though it was self-defense. You got EJ already on your neck about that, and you know he gonna take full advantage of it, and you know he gonna do his best to try to get you arrested for something that you was defending yourself against. So, hey, but just don't do too much. Don't do too much to get yourself in too much trouble. That's all I can say at this point. Nicole, Eric, Sloan, Trash, and this doctor. Just when I thought Sloan might get away with it, she might have, time to bond with that baby. When I saw Dimitri come back, I said, uh-oh, y'all ain't gonna even much get a week with that baby. Y'all might end up getting a few days. The baby already don't like you. And it's already crying. It loves Eric. Can't stand you. Then they had to turn around and tell Nicole and EJ that their baby got cremated that fast. And I also noticed, where do y'all find this slime ball at in University Hospital to pay him off to lie to Nicole and EJ like this, then got to go back and reverse it and say, oh, the baby got cremated and I ain't know about it. Before I can go and stop it, the baby was Now, we know University Hospital do not move that fast. Hell, it took him a week just to come back before he can tell them that. Took him a few hours where you can tell them that. Now all of a sudden the baby done got cremated. It's just like y'all coming up with these instant lies, and these instant lies is not making any type of sense. And I'm just ready for the backlash. I'm just ready for it to be exposed. Poor Nicole got trapped in a lie and the secret that she ain't have no involvement in, and you already know EJ gonna blame her no matter what. She could sit there and try to say, I'm innocent, I didn't know Eric was the father, I did the DNA test, it's not my fault. Like, Sloan might be able to protect her and say that Nicole was blind in this, but this is EJ we're talking about. EJ don't care who involved. He want all in parties that's gonna be involved, to have some type of pain or suffering come their way. Now when the deuce come out, we already know Nicole gonna try to play innocent. She ain't had nothing to do with it. But we already know EJ not gonna care. Like I said, Nicole got a bad hand dealt to her. Not only did she was carrying Eric baby this whole entire time, every time she came up with a DNA test, Salome came and took those papers and made it seem like it was EJ baby this whole time. Now she done had the baby. Now she done lost the baby. Like I said, this was a bad hand dealt to Nicole. Even though she have done a whole lot of this in her past. And now it's finally coming back to bite her in the rear end. And finally, one of her lies, her past lies is coming back to bite her in the present, and she didn't even much know what was going on. So yeah, I kind of feel bad for Nicole, that Nicole trapped in a whole big old lie. Then on top of it, her baby allegedly dead. Now Salome got her baby. Now her baby supposed to have been dead and cremated. The baby suffered injuries from the car accident. It's just like Nicole got dealt a bad hand. And this is all why, and this is why I feel bad for her, because it's like she had no involvement, no say whatsoever. Normally, she the one coming up with all the lies, trying to keep the lies hidden, and for not coming out. She's caught into a big lie now, with no involvement of her, and other people, Salome, Trash, this doctor, Dimitri, Leo, they playing God with Nicole life, and poor thing don't even much know what's going on. She thinking that everything gonna be great. She gonna have a nice new baby, a baby boy. She gonna raise this child and all this, and all this mess is happening behind her back, and she don't have a clue what's going on. Now, when it do come out, she might actually hit the floor once she find out that that's Eric baby and not EJ baby, and once she realized you was caught in a whole web of lies, you didn't know what was going on, you was calling yourself doing the right thing, you had people behind the scenes stopping you from doing the right thing for they can do the things they wanted to do to you, and all I can hope is EJ makes Sloan, Trash, this Doctor, Dimitri, and Leo, them all pay for this, because I don't normally, and my heart don't normally break for people like this, but my heart is breaking and heavy for Nicole, that Nicole finally got a dose of her own medicine after all these years, and unfortunately for her, she had no control over it. Now that Dimitri back, I hope Dimitri fit blackmail Sloan into protecting Leo and get Leo from, well, that's going to be kind of hard for Sloan to belong in. She good, but she not that good. All the evidence is pointing to Leo and Dimitri anyways. A cold, hard evidence. I like to see you maneuver Dimitri and Leo out of this. For real, for real. I would like to see your brilliant skills come into play, and you call yourself maneuver Leo and Dimitri out of this mess without getting yourself caught up in it, and you end up falling in the same hole that you ended up being lucky in all these weeks, minus losing your baby or, you know, having a miscarriage. I just want to see your work, Sloan. I want to see you work hard and see you call yourself maneuver Leo and Dimitri out of these charges. Because that's what it's going to come down to. You already know Dimitri is back to check on Leo. We already knew he wasn't going to stay too far gone from Leo because he loved him. And of course he want to know what's going on. When is Leo going to be free? He didn't miss Thanksgiving. He back. You act like you don't want to answer the man calls. You too busy dealing with the baby and dealing with the lies with that. So I would like to see you maneuver your way and maneuver Leo and Dimitri out of these charges. I would like to see how brilliant you really are. Johnny, Chanel, Holly, and Tate. Tate, you a fool for helping this girl, trying to get this grown behind man, and she a kid, knowing it's not gonna work out for her, knowing she'll never have a shot at Johnny, but she gonna try anyway. As much stuff as Johnny and Chanel done been through, this is not gonna work out, and it's gonna be even more painful to you. That's why you probably gonna end up in the hospital from a drug overdose, because that's probably why. Now it's making sense why I seen a picture and I read about you gonna be in a coma from a drug overdose. So Johnny basically put you in a coma cause this little plan to get Johnny back, it ain't gonna work out. Or Nicole might push you up. Something gonna happen where you gonna end up in a coma. I don't know why you even trying to date a man that's way older than you and then take crazy behind going along with the plan like it's actually gonna work out, and it's not gonna work out. I'm just dying to see that and see how it's gonna play out. The Thanksgiving from hell. Julie, Doug was asleep from the little marathon run he did. Everett, Stephanie, Julie, Chad, Everett, Stephanie, that whole Christmas mayhem, and Chad in the back trying to take, Gwen's shares away. Well, paying Gwen for her shares, for he can call himself get Everett out. For he ain't got to worry about Everett no more. That whole Christmas mayhem is basically, I think Everett knew what he was doing. But kinda, well, I can't say he kinda knew what he was doing. The connection, Julie, Jennifer, and Jad, I can say there. He didn't know they was having a holiday celebration, Thanksgiving celebration. She didn't know she was inviting Chad, that Julie was inviting Chad and Stephanie over there. I could say he was innocent in it, but once Julie saw him, she about lost her mind. She thought she had that creep back, Nick, but kind of find out for some reason I can't say no to you. So you think you got your Nick back with the same face? Not really. He just playing as a different character. But you thought you had him back, so you wasn't here with the future at first. Then once he told you what was going on, you was all down and cool with the feature. Even though Julie didn't know that Stephanie and Everett had a thing going on and they once dated, ghosted and all that mess. Chad not cool and don't like Everett. So I seen that, I said, ooh, that's gonna be a mess. Said, "Ooh, that's gonna be a mess right there." I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see how it's gonna go down. To see how this gonna go down. It went down good. Ain't nothing happened. You know, Chad lying to Stephanie. We know he not gonna get away with that. Cause you know Eric gonna tell her. So either way, Chad, you might as well go ahead and tell her the truth. Cause it's gonna come out regardless. That you took the shares from Gwen and she already know that you talking to Gwen, so once it come out, the pieces are gonna be placed. So while you sitting up thinking you doing something by hiding it from me, you ain't really hiding nothing, Chad. You might as well come clean and go ahead and tell Stephanie your little bonehead idea that you got to get Everett out of there and away from Stephanie because you can't come up with your own decision and you want to take your time and make that woman suffer while you sit back and do what you do and call yourself listening to EJ and his bonehead ideas. So it's gonna blow up in your face either way, Chad. I just hope you're prepared and ready for it. But anyways, though, y'all, I think that's all that happened. That was interesting for the most part. Can't wait to see how this baby thing fit to play out. Like I said, Sloan, you did wrong and you should have followed your conscience and did the right thing. You let Sloan get you in a whole lot of trouble that you might actually go down with it because you was with the plan the whole time. And while you was going along with the plans, you basically let her do it anyway, even though you knew it was messed up from the jump. But did you care? No. You let her talk you into guilt tripping you and peer pressuring you into doing this mess anyway. So all y'all fit to go down. Well, Sloan trash and the doctor, they all fit to go down. I'm just waiting for this to come out. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Have a good weekend, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.